Question number 2, how to deal with motivation in the gym. My training partner passed away at 21. I'm going to tell a story that I've never talked about on the podcast, and very few people know about this in general. But when I was 18, my best friend Eris died on my living room floor. It was New Year's Eve. I had not seen him for about 6 months, and he was just dealing with a lot of shit. He was stressed out, working a lot, all these other things. And he came over. It was his first time hanging out with his friends in 6 months, and he just let loose. But he ended up drinking too much, and he died from alcohol poisoning that night. And it was extremely traumatic, and it fucked me up. It fucked me up for a while because I had never really experienced death up to that point. And I forgot that it was even a natural part of life, honestly. But once I was able to get over the initial grieving process, I realized that I was using the memory of Eris as motivation, especially in the gym. I remember working out and pushing myself harder thinking about Eris. And the reason for that is because Eris was no longer here, but I was. I still had a chance at life, and I wasn't going to waste it, and I wasn't going to half-ass it. And if I did, I would be dishonoring his memory. So I pushed myself harder, and then I started applying this to every aspect of life, and not only with Eris. I would think about family members that were no longer around, or even ancestors that I never met, because if it wasn't for them dealing with difficulty and persevering, I wouldn't exist today. So I used their memory as motivation to live life to its fullest, and that's what I recommend everyone do, especially if you've had a close friend or relative or something that's died recently. Live life in their memory and make sure that you're doing it to the fullest.